Hello, I am Mal, and welcome back to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. We're going to continue where we left off. We are now at the Canyon of Titan. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, so we are going to move up this away. Nothing behind us, right? I just want to confirm that. Yep, okay, just... Yeah, I can't even go back there. Alright, just wanted to make sure they didn't change anything. Alright, so the first thing we should run into is Jill Yates and some of her companions.
Ranger team, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Echo, can you read Ranger Command? Echo 1, listen. Lost signal. You appear dead. 10-4, Echo. One last. Good work, Echo. Dara will want to review return. Roger, Echo 1.
Okay, so that would be the point when you lose. If you have Angela Death in your group, you would lose her. Let's see. Okay, so here's Jill Yates, and then who's with her?
How do, Rangers? Don't suppose y'all got a medic among ya?
We do, actually. And if you... Here's the deal. So if you heal Doc here, he will then sell you medical supplies at like a really, really good deal. This guy over here, which I think is Howdy, this cowboy here, I think that's his brother. If you talk to him or kind of push him about it, you'll end up having to fight these three. There's no upside for you there. So the best thing to do is to just take surgeon skill on your highest surgeon person and patch up Doc. And then you can trade with him. So let's see. Snake squeezins, I'm not worried about that. Small bed pack, yep, I'll take those, thank you very much. I'll take the, actually, you can just buy everything he has, because there's no reason not to. It's ridiculously cheap. Even if you just buy it to resell it. I guess even the snake squeezins, why not? Okay, do we have anything to sell? Yeah, we do actually. We can sell this. Will you buy it? He won't buy it. Okay, that's fine. Switch here. So, have you heard about the Monk's Hospital? May be crazy, but they run a fine facility. Best doctors in these parts by a long shot. Okay. Now let's talk to Jill.
Doc's okay? That's terrific. He'll be able to take care of the boys now. Thank you, Rangers. Old Doc would have died without you. With him up and moving, maybe we can get the herd back on the trail soon. Here, let me give you something for helping us out. Hope it helps you out on the trail. Yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a time getting them settled and back on the trail. Goddamn raiders. They call themselves the servants of the Mushroom Cloud, but everybody else calls them the Mad Monks on account of their habit of blowing themselves sky high. Crazy as bedbugs, but at least they keep the peace. Name's Jill Yates. Me and Howdy and the boys are driving the herd to the settlements on the far side of DeMonta. At least we was till them raiders laid us low.
So you've heard of
DeMonta? A little
DeMonta?
place on the other end of this valley. A trading town mostly, so there's a lot of coming and going. We'll be passing through there if we can get up and running again. Them bastards whooped us good. If we hadn't skedaddled in here, they probably would have wiped us out entirely. Thank God for Titan's peace.
Yeah, okay. So, how do the raiders get a drop
A
on
lot
you?
of raiders lie in wait just out of the canyon, hoping to hit caravans before they enter the monks' safe zone. They wouldn't dare follow us in here, though. This here canyon, the monks use
so
a few...
I'm just
sure.
I'm just gonna click through this.
Well, it's a little bit weird. I hate to do this. My best wrangler, Bart, went off. That was about 4
Your
hours.
best wrangler, Bart. Right, okay. Yes. What can you tell us about
He's
Bart?
not a talker, I can tell you that. The
And what
monks
about
got
the checkpoint?
checkpoints. Thanks
Okay.
again for looking after Doc. You're
Man,
lifesavers.
wished I'd been there when the shit went down.
All right,
I'd have
so
made hamburger out of
shut
those
up,
raiders.
Tack. Shut up. Trying to tell people stuff, dude. Okay, so she tells us a little bit about the Mad Monks. There's two major, as we look at the, well, you really can't see much now because it's not exposed, but in the Canyon of Titan, there's two major factions. You've got the Diamondback Militia, and we'll interface with someone from that group here shortly. And then there are the quote-unquote mad monks. They're both trying to maintain control of the canyon and then the Temple of Titan, which is the area right after this. Basically, you get through the canyon, you get to the temple. Inside the temple, there is if I remember correctly, a non-functional nuke that they sort of worship. And then in another place called Silo 7, there's an actual nuke, which they both want to control, both factions. Now, you can choose to help neither faction. You can choose to align yourself with one or the other. I know of no way to do both. Basically, it's either none or one that you can align yourself with. And there are some benefits, I guess, depending. Like, for instance, if you align yourself with the Diamondback Militia, I believe you then would get access to their vendors, which would allow you to buy different kinds of weapons and stuff at this stage of the game, which could be helpful. Similarly, you get access to the hospital and medical services and things that the Mad Monks have if you end up aligning yourselves with them. But there's lots of little different quests and things that happen here in the canyon. So as we move through, I'll talk more about the factions and what you can do. But let's see if we can't make our way. Let's see, is it over here? Somewhere.
Base calling. All outposts report.
Outpost 1 reporting. All clear.
Outpost 3 reporting. All clear.
Outpost 2 reporting. Been seeing those lurkers again. I sent Brother Leary to investigate, but they disappeared. Couldn't find them.
Report noted. Outpost 2, stay alert.
10-4 Titan Base. Outpost 2 out.
Oh, Jill is there. I'm trying to remember. Somewhere right here near the beginning, there's like this mysterious guy. He's like, psh,
Titan
psh.
Base, this is...
What? Why are we interfacing with Tom already? Okay. Okay.
Outpost 1, come in.
I'm a little bit
It's
turned around.
vengeance time.
Yeah,
Let's go
I
get
need
this
a
man his
replacement
wife
for
back.
Brother Ferris. He went to the Great Glow, defending a party of merchants
Hold on.
from raiders.
It's best not to interface with Tom at all. Okay, so now that we have,
May he become
we've
one
got to
with
go
Great
up and
Glow.
around to get to where his
Send
wife
Brother
is.
Camisa Roja as a replacement.
Can't stand the canyon. I really can't.
Outpost
As
1,
far as the
out.
as far as a map goes. Okay, now isn't there a minefield here?
Ahoy there, weary traveler. This is Werewolf Wally. Ow! Howling at you from radio station KPOW in the heart of downtown Damata. Are you tired, hungry, lost in the trackless reaches of the wastes? Then point your tired tootsies toward the friendliest little town in Arizona, Damanta.
Titan Base, this is Outpost 2. Come in.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
10-4 Titan Base.
That's what I thought.
Saw our lurkers
So
again.
you want to not
And
see that
again,
interaction with Tom?
nothing there when we went to look.
Oh God! Stop with the radio stuff already.
We sent out a
God, good lord.
full team to investigate.
This is frustrating.
Sorry,
All this voiceover stuff, which is fine. The fact that you can't cancel it is a really annoying part of
Just don't have the man.
director's cut, I have to say. So I'll let it do its thing, and then I can explain some stuff to you again, maybe.
Well, keep up your reports and we'll keep logging them.
10-4, Outpost 2 out.
Okay, you done with your diatribe? Okay, thank you. So you actually want to try. Let me show you the map again. So here is Jill's camp, and then like right over here we accidentally ran into Tom, they were attacked by raiders. Tom's wife ran off, and then the honey badgers came, and then that's what ends up killing her. But what you can do is you can hang a right. I was kind of turned around on the map. You can hang a right, and if you very quickly run over here, you can kill these. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you haven't contacted with Tom. You can run over here, kill the honey badgers, and then talk to him and be like, "No, your wife's fine. We saved her." So if you really want to save her, you can. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really affect much, but I just wanted to let you know, as always, what you could do. Okay, go ahead and shoot the honey badger. and move over here. Okay, shoot you in the leg. And shoot you in the legs. These fights, by the way, especially against the honey badgers, would be ridiculously harder if this was actually like the original version was a lot uglier. Yeah, honey badgers were nasty. So even with an 89% chance to hit, I can't hit with this shotgun. I am like not that impressed. Like, there's been a couple times when I feel like, oh wait, no, the shotgun's pretty good, but like, meh. I don't know. I don't know that it is. The fact that you can do selective fire though is really, really cool. I'm loving that part of Director's Cut, but it fundamentally changes a lot of these fights. i.e. makes them easier. Do I want to use this? I guess so. She might be able to finish off this target. No, not quite, man. But Vax can destroy all, because they made him he's crazy powerful. Vax is crazy powerful now. Like, that's one of the first things you should do. As soon as you can, go over to the abandoned railroad and get him. You do have to be careful with him, however, though. Yeah, because... Are we going to be able to take 3 shots? Single shots? That's pretty sweet. Tell me that wasn't sexy. Alright, now, come on now. Can we get them both? Yeah, from here maybe? Do some free aim action like this. There we go. Just finish him.
Hey, Hepcats, this is Werewolf Wally with a message for all you scavengers out there. Searching for scrap heaven? Well, you found it. Ahoo! Our little town sits in the ruins of the Davis Monthan Air Force Base, a big old airplane graveyard that's filled with more tech than you can shake a stick at. Jets, helicopters, copper wire, computers, robots, kitchen sinks. Hey, if you need it, Del Monte's got it. So come on by.
Come on by! That guy's pretty funny. Okay, so tax fine. We got some promotions. Let's go ahead and call that in.
Copy, Ranger team. Echo 1, congratulations.
3 skill points. And nope, can't do anything. Doesn't have any perks available, so we're good there. And then Christy. 10 skill points, right. I guess we could work on some more energy weapon skill. And she's gonna have so many skill points, I mean, I don't know that it... Maybe a little bit more medic? Yeah, we can do that. And grab another level of computer science. Now she effectively has a 10. I'm okay with that. We'll go with that. Nice. You guys have your perception bubbles up? No, you didn't. Slackers. Alright, Tack, loot it up, buddy. Chia pet. That's awesome. Slowly cooking cook pot. Very bottom, spot glass dish filled with a faint gelatin topped with white foam. Pleasant aroma rises from the cauldron. Alright, grab that. What do we got here? Oh, banana pudding. Nice! Don't remember what it does, but some kind of buff. Bullets, always welcome. Take a rest and watch the best. Failure? Come on, 91%. Get this done. Quit being a slacker. Nobody likes a slacker, Eve. Your friend, the Great Glow. Okay. Shiny metal helmet. Is that cool looking? It's not as cool as an Amigo hat, but it looks pretty cool on her, actually. Oh no, the Amigo hat's pretty awesome, though. Let's see, maybe Bear? We could give it to Bear. Let's see how it looks on him. I think I like his bomber hat better. It looks cooler on him. Yep, don't think we'll use this. Let's give this to Tack to sell later. Yeah, poor Jill's dead. That's okay, though. That's okay. Lose a little bit of XP by not saving her, but... Now, over here, there's something that you definitely want to loot. If I remember right, there's a trinket or something. Is it here? Well, let's see. Bust that open, Tack. No. Bust that open, Tack. I mean it. Oh, critical failure. Really? You broke your leg? You broke your leg? Come on, man. Is that a status effect? Fractured fibula. Fibula? Okay. Okay. So we can't do anything about that status effect. Alright. Well, there's more than one way to get this done. And this is why it's always a good idea to keep some cheap dynamite around. See? Told you. Always more than one way to skin a cat. Aha, right. I knew it. What? That does not say 11% chance to open that thing. She has a 6 safe crack. You're kidding me with this, right? Oh, well, we definitely want what's in there, because if memory serves me correctly, it's the Eye of Providence, which is a nice item. Yeah, it's a nice trinket, but... Okay, I'm not going to risk it with 11... What's the chance for crit fail? No. What's the chance to fail? 45% chance to crit fail. Okay, we will wait. We will wait. That's fine. We can do it later. Oh, hello. Oh, 120 damage. Oh, see? Now you see what happens when I actually get, like, surprised and I can't do my setup. Yeah, the damage on Supreme Jerk is, like, 4 times the normal or something like that. It's quite a bit high. As you just saw. Okay, so let's see. Shoot you in the legs. There we go. And let's slide out over here. I guess put work in on this one. You're too far to move and still get a hit, right? Well, I was wrong about that. I have to do some healing. It's a good thing I've got a lot of medkits. Let's move over here. End turn. Let's try it from here. That's a pretty good shot. Nice. Decent damage. For once, right? Okay, let's move away. You are all messed up. Okay, end your turn. Now, back up. Shoot this one in the legs. Shoot this one in the legs. So this is kind of what you want to use your handgun person for. Doing exactly what I just did. Just doing debuffs. Okay, come over here. Hit that one. There you go. Who's next? Bax is next. Okay, finish this thing off if you can then. There we go. Bax is going to smoke 2 of these. And he's not even overclocked. That's insane. Let's try a headshot. Nice hit. Oh, psychotic. So if those other guys were alive, he would potentially like start shooting his or start biting his own guys. That would have been funny. All right, heal her up. That's good enough. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at the map. Let's move back over here. That's the exit. Just trying to remember where the quote-unquote suspicious individual is. Because he's near the beginning, if I remember right. And I thought...
Always a pleasure to see you, Rangers.
I thought he was like right over here. But maybe he's around the first bend or something? Like over here? We'll go see. There he is. Shadowy figure. Okay. Now, if you talk to him, he's obviously going to tell you about the Dimebag Militia, and if you can find their headquarters, which is at the other end, their stronghold, then maybe you're worth, maybe you're worth your trouble. In other words, maybe you could join them if you're smart enough to find their headquarters. Now, if you have, I think it's a 6 smartass is what it used to be. Anyway, if you have a high enough social skill, and I think it's smartass, then he'll actually give you a key, so you just have to find the place and then you can get in. If not, you have to do this kind of convoluted thing where you have to like force your way in there. It's Anyway, you can get in regardless, but it's helpful if you can get the key from him. Good, good. Yeah, nice. Glad to meet you, Rangers. I represent outfit in the so-called safe zone. We're the Diamondback Militia. Think we might share some ways of thinking, some philosophies, you know? If you're new here, you might not know the situation, but I'm hoping we can work together. What's the situation? Well, status quo the last few years is such. The Mad Monks live in the Temple of Titan, so-called because they worship Titan II intercontinental ballistic missile as their god. The temple is actually an old missile silo with a live nuke to boot. With the firepower, you can assure everyone the canyon will follow the rules. Anyone that gets too far out of line, they threaten to blow the damn nuke and wipe the whole place off the map. Tell me more about the Titan? Like I said, pre-war nuclear silo, birthplace of the apocalypse itself. Kind of place you want to... kind of place you want a group of batshit cultists in charge of? No, not really. Tell me about the Mad Monks. Well, they call themselves the Servants of the Mushroom Cloud. Servants of the Mushroom Cloud? Just a fancy way of saying crazy. Right. What are the rules? Well, this is where things get real nutty. The monks ask each of the travelers for a tribute, basically a toll. Each group is asked to give something particular to them. Usually traders give up a few items from their inventory, but sometimes the monks get inventive and ask for weird stuff. Now, whoever promises to give tribute gets an escort to the temple, and anyone with an escort is considered protected. The escort will fight to the death to protect their charge. Makes sense so far, right? Problem is these monks are in a hell of a rush to die and carry nuke grenades to speed their Reaper along. And once a monk escort is dead, you're fair game for the next scumbag who wanders by. That scumbag is a monk escort. No one can interfere with the monks getting mad at the Samaritan. Nutso, right? Oh, so yeah, so if you lose your escort and you run into another group, then you're in trouble. Okay. Nuke grenades. Nasty pieces of work, basically little dirty bombs that they make out of TNT and radioactive sludge that you can find that leaks out the barrels in the canyon. Not a pretty way to go. Okay, So who are you guys? We're lawmen, just like you. Want to keep the peace and maintain order. Now, they are a structured group, no doubt about it. And you know, they have decent equipment and training and whatnot. But they're more kind of mercenaries than... I think the Diamondback Militia are the Rangers with no ethical code. So in truth, the way I'm playing my Rangers in this playthrough, and especially as we get to the second half of the game, I'm kind of playing my guys a little bit scumbaggy. I mean, think about it. Like, I have the nice weapons that I have because very early in the game, as I was creating, before I was creating some of the guides, I had a local merchant quote unquote donate to our cause. That's why I've got the M24 sniper rifle and some other things. So I'm not exactly playing as a nice guy. And I don't intend to in the second half of the game, which is important to note. If you want it really focused on story and being a good guy and all that, go back and look at my older playthrough. It'll be listed as Wasteland 2 Series 5. It's a completed playthrough. I think it's like 110 parts. And I do every single story thing and try to be as much of a good guy as I can. I'm not doing that in this one. In this one, when we get to the second half of the game, there's going to be situations where I could have 3 or 4 episodes of talking to people and be like, okay, let's try to work it out or whatever. And I'm using shotgun diplomacy in this one. They're going to be like, no, Rangers. And I'm going to be like, shh, boom, and shoot them in the face, which should be fun. But I just wanted to give you that heads up. So these guys, I would say, is not a group I would want to align with normally with typically the way I've played Wasteland 2. But I am, like I said, kind of playing a little bit scumbaggy. We're lawmen, maybe a little ethically shadowy, in this one. So it would make sense, I think, for these characters to potentially align with the Diamondback Militia. And that's probably what I'm going to do in this playthrough. So let's see. How does the DBM plan to get the canyon in order? Well, now that's the right question, Rangers. Good. I can't give you all the details right now, but my CO is cooking up a plan to take the Titan out of the picture. The problem is, I think it'll need to be an inside job, which means only someone the monks trust can pull it off, and I'm thinking you've got some very trustworthy faces and a good rep. We just need to be sure about your skills. Alright? The DBM likes to play its cards close to the vest. No one in the canyon knows where we've set up shop. We like it that way. We've done a hell of a job keeping our base location a secret. If you can crack that nut and find our HQ, I think we'll know you're the ones for the mission. All I can tell you now is that we're keeping this on the QT in case things don't work out. In fact, only me and the CO know about our little chat here, so if you see other DBM in the canyon, they'll treat you like any other potential threat, just word of warning. That all you can tell us? Just give us a clue, set us on the right track. Okay, so we have that dialogue option because of Piz, and she has high enough smartass. Well, you're right. Doesn't prove much if you stumble into our front door. Alright, how about this? Take this key. You know where to use it when you see the Gadsden's mark. That flag will open the doors for you. Okay. Thanks, we'll be seeing you. Now let's take a look at the map. So it's not marked on here, but it's like at the other end. It's like over here. It's like, yeah, like way far. But it's nice that we have the key, Diamondback key. I've never had that before in any playthrough, so that's kind of cool. Interesting. All right, so let's move on. Back over here. Did we talk to, what's his face? Here, let's loot this guy. Did we talk to... Cracked dentures and duct tape. Hey man, that's what everybody wants. Got some stuff to loot right here. Alright, let's do that. Energy cells. Okay, that goes there. Necronomicon. That's funny. Anything else? Yeah, okay, let's talk to him. Need any help? You don't want to help me? Trust me, the raiders don't kill you. Okay, hold on. Kiss ass level 5. We don't have that yet. Anyone who attacks us will regret it. Okay, you want to kill yourselves? Be my guest, but I'm coming with you. Pretty sure I saw him drag him off. Follow me. Okay. What are you talking about, man? They didn't kill your wife. Or maybe I was remembering oh, I was remembering this wrong. Okay, so remember what I told you earlier about his wife and stuff? You can still save her, cause right? I'm so confused now. It's been a long time since I've done this, so forgive me. Nah. She's dead. Never mind. I was thinking maybe the situation was different, but I was right. If you avoid him altogether at the beginning, then you have a chance. You can run over and save her or whatever. He's just gonna bury her. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. You want to try to avoid contact with him altogether, and then you can come over and save her, and then talk to him. I think that works. I'm pretty sure I've done that at least once. Okay, that's where the Eye of Providence is in that safe. Okay, so let's move on. This is where we fought the lizards, which means that there's a guy that's trying to pretend to be a monk. I'm trying to remember his name. I think it was Salt or something like that. There's a guy that's trying to pretend to be a mad monk. He's like demanding tribute and stuff. You can just smoke him. Or you can get to the first monk outpost and you can tell them about him and they'll go kill him. But it's, yeah, I think it's more fun to do it yourself, right? Let's go see if we can find him. Where's he at? I think he's this way.
Outpost 2 calling Titan Base.
Outpost 2, go ahead.
Maybe...
Just let Clyde through. Water truck's on the way.
10-4 Outpost 2. Good to hear. Report logged.
You already explored that? Church police barricade. Okay. Let's go around and see what we can do here. Yeah, salt. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's spread out a little bit because we're gonna be fighting. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Let's see. I could go like this. Oh, he's gonna force us into the conversation. Alright, keep your hands where I can see him, citizen. We're the church police. We're enforcing Titan's tariff. Pipe down, monk. See, they've got the... they got one with them, which is kind of problematic. So yeah, let's see. Lucky we're authorized to let people pass for a small tribute. Yeah, nah, piss off. Alright, then go back to where you're... Okay, hey, no problem. You're actually gonna let us step away after talking smack to you? I am fine with that. Mm-hmm. Now, what I don't remember is if we kill this mad monk... Because we'll probably have to kill the mad monk. Because he... Assault's hired him, right? So they're gonna defend him and his guys. What I don't remember off the top of my head is whether or not that's then gonna flag us as hostile to the Mad Monks overall. I just don't remember. So I think what I'm gonna do is before we do this fight, I'm gonna look that up. And since this video is long enough as it is, it's actually kind of overtime at this point, I will do that in the next one. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I am Mal, and I'll see you later.